Jimmy Page of Led Zeppelin was one of the largest private collectors of Alister Crowley's works in the world. In 1971, he purchased Boleskine House on the shores of Loch Ness, the same estate where Crowley had performed the long and dangerous Abramelin ritual years earlier. Crowley had attempted to summon the 12 kings and dukes of hell, but left the ritual unfinished, claiming he had opened a gate he could no longer close. After Page moved in, visitors reported unexplained footsteps, slamming doors, and a constant oppressive dark presence. In 1976, he opened an occult bookstore in London called The Equinox, named directly after Crowley's famous publication. The store sold rare Crowley manuscripts and magical texts. In 1978, Page personally financed the republication of Crowley's dangerous grimoire, the Book of Goetia, a book specifically used to summon and command 72 demons. He made sure it was a faithful reproduction of Crowley's own annotated copy. On the original vinyl of Led Zeppelin III, the words, "Do what thou wilt," were physically etched into the run-out groove. On Led Zeppelin IV, Page used his mysterious Zoso symbol, a sigil linked to Saturn and older occult sources. His bandmates became increasingly uncomfortable. There were reports inside the band that Page had gone too far with his occult practices, creating real tension among the members. On stage, Page wore the dragon suit, a custom outfit embroidered with zodiac signs and occult symbols, to invoke specific energies during performances. He also collaborated with filmmaker Kenneth Anger on the occult film Lucifer Rising. Page worked for years on the soundtrack in his basement at Boleskine, attempting to create a sonic invocation. The project eventually collapsed in a bitter, magical war, with Anger publicly cursing Page. Anger declared that he had put the curse of King Midas on Page and his girlfriend, saying they had both lost their minds. Not long after, the tragedies began to strike. Robert Plant barely survived a near-fatal car crash. His 5-year-old son Carrack died suddenly, and in 1980, John Bonham was found dead at Jimmy Page's own home, the final blow that ended Led Zeppelin.